right, so I just have about 2 tomatoes that I sliced up. I'm gonna go ahead and try to sneak in a few more so we get some extra tomato flavor. And this is all on my non-greased sheet pan. All right, perfect. It's okay if they're, squeezed in there. We need tomatoes for this dish. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab a red bell pepper that I just cut in half, and that can just go right in the middle. I have an onion, red onion, and we are just going to kind of put pieces here and there on top of our tomatoes. Now, if you don't like onions, this is totally optional. I personally love onions, so I am gonna pile them on. I'm probably not gonna use this whole half onion, but I wanna make sure there's enough flavor to where I can taste that little bit of onion in there. Okay, beautiful. Now, you guys know my favorite ingredient, some garlic. I'm gonna use all of these garlics because like the onion, I wanna make sure I can taste that garlic flavor. Ooh, that was about 1 whole garlic. Now for some seasoning, I have some dried out basil leaves, and we're gonna take the top off of this because we need to taste that basil. This is gonna be delicious, you guys. It's starting off a little untraditional, but by the end of this recipe, you will be wanting more. Now I'm gonna do some paprika, however you say it. Do a nice sprinkle. I'm just eyeballing all the seasonings. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments. I'll try to give you some, guesstimations for measurements. Now I'm gonna do some pepper right on top of the entire dish. Oh yeah. This is gonna be so flavorful. I'm so excited for you guys to see what we're cooking. I have some salt here. Ooh, the aroma from all of these seasonings are so strong and potent. It's gonna be delicious, you guys. Beautiful. All right, and that is it. We're gonna put this in the oven for about 40 minutes at 350. All right, these are nice and roasted, and we're gonna bring them to a pot real quick. Be careful when you are scooping this because you don't want any of that goodness to not get inside that pot. All right, we got all that in there. Now I'm gonna grab 1 can of vegetable broth. You could use chicken broth if you prefer that flavor, but I wanted to stick with the veggie theme. Beautiful. Now, before we do the fun step, we're gonna go ahead and turn on our stove to medium heat. And what I'm gonna bring in next is a hand mixer because we're gonna break apart all of that delicious roasted tomato. Hey, yes, it is gonna be messy, but all good things are messy, you guys. We want to make sure that everything is blended and chopped up, you guys. Oh, it's gonna be so good. That garlic, the tomato, the onion, oh, the bell pepper. You cannot forget that bell pepper. All right, you guys, that is looking perfect. Now we are gonna go ahead and let this heat up so we can have some delicious tomato soup for lunch. Ooh, I am so excited for our homemade tomato soup. Ooh, that looks so creamy and delicious. Oh, I cannot wait to give this a try. Let's stir it. Oh, it's thick, you guys. It is that thick tomato soup that you just want to make all year round. All right, let's grab a bowl and serve it up. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so good. I made a small portion because it's just for me and my fiance, but you can double it up if that's what you prefer. Put that right there for now. Call me crazy, but I love a little cream in my tomato soup. I know not everyone does, so I'm only putting it in my portion. just a nice little sprinkle to give it like some color. And then finally, we have some bread to go right there. Look at our beautiful tomato soup lunch. I cannot wait to try this. I'm just gonna use my bread, soak it up. Oh yeah, get that tomato soup in there. I can't believe I made this. It tastes so good.